Very good afternoon, everybody. So, with a poll, okay? So, we're going to clap once in this instance. How many of you believe that pineapple actually belongs on pizza? How many of you think this is a crime? 2 times, please. Thank you for that. Okay. Now, second thing. People in this hall today, with one clap, you love it when someone explains to you about digital marketing. You hate it. You can't imagine what dashboard has to do with digital marketing. 2 claps for that if that is you. Nobody. Okay, perfect. So you see, the same pizza, the same pineapple, some people loved it, some found it a crime, right? So this is a matter of perspective. Same digital marketing, some people are so comfortable with it, and the others may feel, oh my God, I don't get dashboard from whatever the other terminology they use. I don't get it why they even do this stuff. So it's again a matter of perspective. So today I'm going to tell you a story. In this story, we have 3 characters. We have this old lady over here. Her name is Mrs. White. We have the Indian immigrant guy over there. His name, I call him Ravi for some reason because he's very lucky for me. Always call him Ravi. And then we have behind a detective. I call him Sherlock for convenience. Okay. So this one particular afternoon, Sherlock was busy walking in the park. He was in deep search and deep thinking because he had this major case that he couldn't seem to wrap his head around. He couldn't get the answer. He was wondering how, why, and he was having all those questions, all the algorithms, all the calculus equations were in front of him visually. If you've seen the Sherlock series on TV, you'll relate to what I'm saying. Okay, and he was walking, and then he heard a shriek. Ah! And he goes running. He looks over there. Who screamed? Turned out that Mrs. White had just laid a huge scream. So from where he was standing, he saw a bench, he saw a purse, he saw Mrs. White, and he saw Ravi standing over there, and she was just talking to him, and he was looking confused and looking at her. So he approaches her, and he says, "Excuse me, ma'am, excuse me, why are you screaming? Please explain to me. I am a detective from the Scotland Yard." I have an Indian accent, but I'm going to make it Scottish now. So here you go. So I'm a detective from Scotland Yard, and my name happens to be Sherlock. And I promise you one thing for sure, that I'm going to help you resolve this thing. So please explain to me, why are you screaming? And she's like, "I'll tell you why. Because here I am sitting in the park." Of course, she can't stand fully because she's old. "And I'm sitting in the park reading my book. Because this is the book I read 3 times. I still can't figure it out. And I'm reading. I enjoy the weather. Okay, it's a beautiful day, as you can see, sun shining over there. The birds are chirping. The people are taking their dogs for a walk, and butterflies. I love butterflies. They are just beautiful." Sherlock is losing his patience right now. He says, "Madam, could you just tell me what's the problem? Why are we upset here, and why are we screaming? What's going on?" She says, "Oh yeah, so when I was reading my book, I looked at this guy, and he was looking at my bag, and my zipper of the bag was open. And then I noticed when I went close to my bag and looked in, my wallet was missing. So he has taken my wallet. It's as simple as that. These immigrants, they come to our country, they take our jobs, and now they take our wallets as well. They should be put behind bars, or better still, they should be let go of." She kept on talking and talking and talking. And Sherlock realized it's not going anywhere, so he looks at the Indian immigrant over there, and he says to him, "Do you have anything to say for this?" And Ravi, while he was hearing the entire conversation, he goes, that's all he did. He just made expression. So Sherlock was like, "Okay, I can speak Indian. Let me explain. Do you understand what is she saying?" And Ravi goes, that's what he does. So Sherlock was not getting the point as to what is going on. And finally, oh my God, and finally, Sherlock asked him, "Do you not understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?" And then Ravi goes, and then Sherlock felt really bad. So he realized now that Ravi was both dumb and deaf. And now Sherlock tried to explain to Ravi what really had happened. So he goes like, Ravi's like, he says, I'm going to take you to jail, for this. He goes, and Sherlock says, okay, what happened? And then Ravi goes like this. Sherlock says, okay, okay. And he looks around him and he gives his big smile. And then Mrs. White goes, what did you figure out from all that? So Sherlock says, let me explain to you what happened. So while you were reading the book and you're enjoying the book and you're looking at the birds chirping and the dogs moving around and the butterflies and whatnot, by chance, you had used your elbow to hit the bag. When you hit the bag, the zipper was already open because you removed the book from there, and your wallet fell on the ground. Once your wallet fell on the ground, this guy, he saw the wallet falling on the ground. He wanted to come and pick it up and put it inside. And that's when you actually caught him. And she was like, oh my God, is that really what happened? I'm so sorry. So what you're trying to say is that I'm wrong and he's right. So Sherlock says, no, he's right. You're not wrong either. You're also right in your way, but it's all about perspective. Thank you so much. Oh.